Last week was exciting. Not only did we see Microsoft announce its Microsoft 365 Copilot technology, but we also got a similar announcement from Google about its Workspace suite. On top of this, OpenAI released their GPT-4 model, an upgrade to the GPT-3 or GPT 3.5 we first encountered in ChatGPT. And there was also confirmation that all of our dialogues with Bing Chat have been leveraging GPT-4 all along. Then mix in some other announcements about trivially small large language models we might run on local hardware, and innovations in how to train these models for less than the price of a well-equipped iPhone. And talking of iPhones, even Apple got in on the act with stories about its own work on a large language model which might eventually impact Siri. And not to be outdone, Amazon joined in too, with news articles about how, while discouraging internal ChatGPT use, it's pushing its own AI-based coding helper. It ended up being one of the biggest weeks in AI since the release of ChatGPT last year got everyone talking about AI. But a question I keep hearing from people who run businesses or do jobs that aren't focused on technology, and particularly not on AI, is what does this all mean? Often when there's a lot of noise about something new, take a new innovation like Instagram Reels for example a couple of years back, there's a decision to be made in a business about whether and when to engage. And over time, the picture of how your business connects with customers or engages with employees may alter based on that new technology. But in that one decision, you're making a choice on something that's just a clear step on a path that you were probably already on before. So in the AI space, the Microsoft 365 Copilot announcement, or Google's competitor to that, is kind of like your Instagram Reels in this analogy. These are features that will be baked into what you're already using, and they can be surfaced to you and your team members using much the same adoption process that you've engaged in for changes to your productivity platform in the past. We don't know yet whether features like this are going to cost more, or if they do, how much. But assuming they're accessible to all of your users, similarly to an existing feature you have today, like Microsoft Editor, an individual will still be able to choose whether to engage with that feature set or not. Now, don't get me wrong here. I think if these new features are even half as capable or accurate as what was shown in the demos, there are lots of reasons why pretty much every business will want to engage. These tools will be like the wheel, the steam engine, the internal combustion engine, and ultimately the personal computer. Why wouldn't you engage as soon as you can with tools that amplify your productivity to such a large degree? And as a business owner, why wouldn't you deploy this type of technology, as you have to know your competitors are going to? I'm sure eventually these super smart AIs will make sure that everyone gets to see informative content like this. But until then, remember you're in the driver's seat. So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. What's a lot less clear right now for many businesses will be how to leverage the underlying technologies that are powering this AI revolution. Take the case of Microsoft. It's invested big with OpenAI. It's deployed GPT-4 quickly, all on a bet that rolling AI chat into Bing is the differentiator that will make it a Google killer in search. Its announcement and slower approach with Microsoft 365 Copilot is all about maintaining dominance. With Bing, its quick rollout and iterative changes feel more like a startup racing to create an unassailable lead in a new market. But the average business isn't Microsoft, and neither has the resources or skill set of a world-leading technology company. So how should you be navigating this space if you're running a small business like a restaurant, an accountancy practice, or a florist? Is what's going on relevant to you? Are you missing out on something right now? And is there something you should definitely be doing now to keep on top of this issue? There are a very similar set of questions a decade ago when cryptocurrency broke out of being something weird for nerds in their basement to something that was a lot more mainstream. And a lot of people certainly made a lot of money by embracing cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. A lot of businesses were able to diversify to provide services in that market, and there were even people buying pizzas with Bitcoin at some points that eventually became the most expensive pizzas ever. And we now know that while this story isn't over by any means, it isn't one that is universally positive, and a lot of people and businesses have lost eye-watering amounts of money in this market. Since the release of ChatGPT last year, a lot of messaging that you previously saw out there from the crypto bros seems to have been adopted by a new class of AI bros who want to, sometimes for free and sometimes for a little bit of money, give you instruction on some get-rich scheme powered by ChatGPT or another AI platform. You'll hear, just watch to the end of this video and I'll tell you how to make $10,000 a day using ChatGPT. And while these videos or articles or training courses have some interesting ideas, a surefire way to generate $3.5 million a year from AI for the average person, they are not. Just watch to the end of this video, by the way. Now, there are certainly people and businesses making money out of AI right now. But just as the best advice in 2015 for most people wasn't to cash in your restaurant or other small business, buy a whole bunch of GPUs and start mining crypto, unless you have a big passion or set of skills around these new technologies, they probably aren't a road paved with gold either. There are good resources and education out there. A couple of weeks ago, I had seen that a local IT managed services provider had teamed up with a local marketing agency, and they put on a workshop for business owners and other interested parties to learn about AI and how you might leverage technologies like ChatGPT in your business. If you have an existing relationship with organisations like this, then I would trust the value of that type of training and engagement any day over the get-rich-quick tutorials that are flooding my YouTube feed. Outside of just using features like those in Microsoft 365 Copilot, one of the most interesting opportunities for smaller businesses will be the AI integration you can now get in platforms like Power Apps and Power Automate. This is twofold, as these technologies are getting their own copilots where you can now turn natural language into an app or flow, but also through APIs to products like GPT-4, you'll be able to start to craft your own AI-powered app or automation experiences. I would also guess that many of the features surfaced in the Microsoft 365 Copilot announcement will be accessible in some way through Power Platform, so you can create your own flow of work using these technologies. This pace of innovation can make your head spin. If you dig into the paper that OpenAI released alongside their GPT-4 announcement, you can see that we certainly haven't peaked in either the capabilities their technology will surface, nor the questions, ethical or otherwise, these capabilities bring. In one section, they outlined how one test conducted against GPT-4 was to have the AI enlist the help of a human through the service TaskRabbit to solve a security prompt on a website. Now, this is very much a mind-bending sci-fi quality capability to think about, but also highlights the astonishing complexity and sophistication of what is being shown off here. The fact is, though, no matter how sophisticated or capable these systems get, we, as in humans, will remain the consumers and beneficiaries of those services that they provide. AI systems aren't going to start eating in restaurants or buying clothes or living in houses or attending concerts or having babies or skydiving or any of the other millions of things that are part of the human experience. Every type of business set up to deliver any of those services or deliver products or services to any of those businesses will still be needed no matter how much AI helps their operations. Even in areas where GPT-4 shines, for example, it can score in the 90th percentile in the bar exam. It might help your attorney build your case, but it's not going to represent you in court, at least not anytime soon. Ultimately, your success is still going to come down to connecting with customers and maximizing productivity from your teams. What changes is the role your interaction with a PC or other device might take in that delivery. Your AI Copilot might do the heavy lifting in crafting emails, so you can spend more time thinking about the message rather than building the prose. ChatGPT might quickly allow you to compare and contrast your products or services to those of your competitors so that you can iterate more rapidly. You might find that your design teams can offer you many more options by using AI image generation. How customers might consume services that are delivered differently in the future because of these AI innovations, and you might be able to deliver a more profitable workplace that also offers a better balance of work and life because of these technologies. These are exciting times. I'm going to continue looking into these technologies and the impact they may have on your business and your digital transformation journey. So until next time, bye bye.